Hey, hey, hey. Welcome to Let's Talk Daycare. And I am your host, Benita Whitlock. Let's Talk Daycare. Yes, Let's Talk Daycare. So today on our show, Let's Talk Daycare, we are going to be talking about the COVID-19. We all know that the COVID-19 has pretty much changed all our lives in daycare. We pretty much sure that the COVID-19 has just changed the whole entire world. We all know that the world would never, ever, 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 ever be the same because of this COVID-19. But what I want to talk to you this evening about daycare providers, about when the COVID-19 comes to your daycare. Are you ready? So, we as daycare providers, we're out there, and we all know that. We are daycare centers, we out there. We as in-home daycare providers, we are really, really out here. Any in-home daycare provider, this is your home. So you already know that you are out here. You are really out here. So we have all been schooled on what this COVID-19 is about and what this COVID-19 is doing and how this COVID-19 has came and shut down the world, shut down the whole entire world. The whole entire world is shut down because of this COVID-19. So a lot of daycares, a month or two ago, a lot of daycare providers was forced to be out of business, And a lot of the other daycare providers just pretty much got out of business because of fear for their family, fear of bringing this COVID-19 into your home. Because as an in-home daycare provider, it's our homes. So me as a daycare provider, who's been a daycare provider pretty much for over 27 years, I've been a daycare provider. Have never in the world witnessed nothing like this. Have never, ever, ever witnessed nothing like this to a brand new world. To now in this brand new world where everyone now is wearing masks. You have to wear masks. You have to wear gloves. And you have to disinfect crazy. Change a whole lot of rules because of this COVID. But me, myself, I'm one of those daycare providers who is over and beyond. Wear the mask, wear the gloves, scrub down. Parents can't come in, and they sign in outside pretty much. They have to wear masks. They have to, sanitize before they come in. Have to ask the questions, the whole questionnaire sheet. And you think you're doing the right thing. You think you're doing everything possible that you can do to take care of your in-home daycare, to make it safe, to make your family safe. But 2 days ago, I got hit with a situation. A little daycare child who belonged to my daycare, parent who worked in a hospital. The grandmother said that she tested positive for the COVID. And the little girl is in my program. So my whole life changed that quick in a moment. I had to shut down the daycare. I had to talk to my worker, let her know what's going on. I had to tell each and every parent that, their children have to get tested. I had to get tested. My husband had to get tested. My grandchildren have to get tested. My daughters had to get tested. Everyone had to get tested. Because we are all out there. We are all at risk. If the mother got it and the little girl lives with the mom and she goes to the daycare, So that means everyone had to get tested. So we are awaiting now our tests and praying that everything is good. But I'm pretty much due over and beyond. I'm with the gloves. I'm with the mask. A parent cannot come into my program unless she have a mask on, unless she sanitized at the sanitized station. Ask the, get the question asked, get the get the get the thermos, get her I'm having one of those moments. Get her temperature taken, get her temperature taken, get the child temperature taken, um, all those things. And the grandmother had told me that the daughter had ended up, coming down with the COVID. So open the brand new world to the COVID. And you can do everything, daycare providers. You can do everything. You can do the gloves, do the mask, scrub down, and no one disinfect more than me. I'm a disinfect fanatic. I do all of it. I do the bleach water solution. I do the Clorox. I do the Melaleuca. I do all of it. Every bit I do, you know. But with this COVID, you can do all that and you still can get hit with the COVID come knocking at your door. You can still get hit with the COVID come knocking at your door. So as a daycare provider, you have to make sure that you are doing everything possible that you can do. Make sure you mask up. If you mask up, you pretty much are, almost head of the game with the COVID, at least 85%, there, because you have your mask, the parent have their mask, so there's no connection right there. So that's good. And I wore my mask, and the parent, wore their mask, and the little girl, she wore her mask. So everyone masked up. Everyone, I washed all their hands, I washed down things, So you can be the best of everything. You can be the best aide. You can be the best daycare provider. You can be the best daycare assistant. You can be the best hospital aide or nurse or whatever. You're going to get hit with this COVID some kind of way because it is just growing crazy. It's almost getting out of control. It's almost getting to a point that you are going to come to a point of your life where some point of your life you're going to have a couple of children, one or two children who have been subject to the COVID. And you got to pray that you have great parents. Like, the parent who I have, it was grateful that she did tell me, because she could have been like some of these parents and didn't tell me. You hear so many horror stories of daycare providers who wasn't told that the child had the COVID, or that the mother was at home quarantining, but she was sending her child to daycare, exposing everyone in the daycare with this COVID. So the parents have to be on the same page you are. Everybody have to be on the same page of protecting your daycare, your home, because again, this is your home. This is your home. This is your daycare. And the way it looks now, the way this COVID is just growing by leaps and bounds, Arizona is unbelievable. Texas is unbelievable. Now down south is getting crazy. You're going to come across COVID somewhere in your daycare. But I'm here to tell you this. If you mask up, if you make the parents mask up, if you follow all the procedures. I got these Visalines in my mouth too today. If you follow all the procedures, you are lowering your chance of getting the COVID in your daycare. Right now, we're waiting for our test, and I'm trusting God that everything is going to be okay. That the little person who had the COVID, that parent who had the COVID, that they're going to be okay. That the little person, that they're going to be okay. And everything is going to work out because we all followed the procedures of masking up, washing your hands, taking the temps, making sure that the parents wash their hands, making sure that the parents taking their temp and filling out the survey of where they've been at over the weekend, and making sure that they do everything that they are supposed to do as a village to make sure that everybody is well. Everybody is well. So everybody have to communicate. You got to let your parents know, please, if you feel that you have came in contact with the COVID, or if you have been around someone who had the COVID and you have been around, please let us know. Please do not send your child to daycare. Please, please. Well, guys, I pray that this video was helpful to you and to your daycare. I pray that you guys mask up. Make sure that you washing your hands. Make sure that you are taking the children temp. Make sure that you are doing everything that you can do to take care of your daycare, to keep your daycare safe, to keep your family safe. Because trust me, COVID is going to come a knocking at the door. And it's up to you what you are going to do to make sure that you keep your daycare as safe as possible. So I hope you like this daycare, and I hope you like this video, and if you like this video, please hit the notification button and the bell, and every time I upload a video, you will definitely know. Please leave a comment, a message, share to all your friends, anybody who you know who have a daycare. Please share so they can know that this COVID is real, and this COVID is out there lurking, trying to get into your daycare. So please, 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 I don't want to see anyone out there on the limb, facing COVID without no mask or without anything to protect themselves. So take care and God bless. Let's Talk Daycare. This is your host, Benita Whitlock. Please keep me in prayer. Thank you so much. Take care and God bless.